Okay, hello and welcome to Arise Advertising Art's WordPress tutorials. My name is Michael, and today we're going to talk about editing and formatting your content. So we're going to go ahead and jump out to the front of the page. And let's say there's a page that you've published and you want to edit that page. You want to edit the content on that page. You can just click this button if you're actually on that page currently, or you can go into your dashboard. You can click on Pages, All Pages, and then you can find the content that you want to edit. Today, we're going to edit this promotion that I've been working on. And it takes us to this page. It tells you that we're editing this page. And you'll have, if you're in the Visual tab, you'll have a view of everything that you've done so far on your page. And you can, from this point, you can use your toolbar as a visual editor. You can edit whatever you'd like in here, and you'll notice that this toolbar has a little tooltip. Whenever you hover over anything, it tells you what that thing is, which is nice. And one of the most important that you'll notice right off the bat is a toolbar toggle, and it's like, well, what does that mean? You actually have a lot more tools than you may think. So you've got a whole nother row of tools using this button, the toolbar toggle. So once you toggle this down, you find, hey, guess what? I have font sizes that I can change. I can underline, I can justify, and not just the regular alignments. I can change my font color, indent, increase indent, decrease indent. I've got an undo button and a redo button. I've got special characters I can add. Say I want to make "Don't Worry" my copyright. I can go in here and make "Don't Worry" my registered trademark. Or I can make "Don't Worry" my copyright, like that. So I've got a list of special characters there. Across the top, your standard bold, italic, strike through. If you want to cross something off, let's say you've got a price, not, today only, not $99.99. You'll pay only $33. So you want to cross out $99.99. You'll use the strike through, and it'll just cross it off for you. That's nice. Bullet list. So numbered lists, you can use those. Bullet list. And then every time you hit enter, you get a new bullet. So, and then, oh, actually I didn't want to make that into bullets, so undo, undo, and redo, and undo. Okay. Numbered lists look like that, right? Block quotes. It's an interesting feature that they have that you can use to automatically format quotes with an indent and some other special things. Your site has its own special quote format. So, and you can always see what it looks like if you hit preview changes. It's a pretty good representation, but I will undo that. I can add a horizontal rule. If I want to put a little line in there, a little line that says, okay, this is a new section, I can add it right there with a horizontal line. And of course, there's my justification, so I can make this a left justified or a centered paragraph. Sorry, right justified or centered paragraph. I have more tags, which we'll talk about in blogs because they don't really apply to pages. And WordPress will actually proofread your writing for you if you want it to. Other than that, the rest of the stuff is pretty self-explanatory. One thing that's important to note, though, is that, and you probably already noticed, is that when I select, I can't select not alone and make that a different size. If I try to make just that, it changes the entire paragraph. You can't change the size of just one little area like that. It's possible, but it doesn't work like that. You have to go into the code and know some code to do it. If you want to do that, let me know and I will help you out. But but that's not really possible through the editor. So you can change "don't worry" because it's its own separate paragraph. I can change that to a different heading by itself. But "in fact," if I try to change "in fact" to a different heading, I change the entire paragraph. The same is not true of bold or italic, and bold and italic can be combined, bold and italic, like that. It's not true of strike through. It is true of block quote. And also, you shouldn't have any problems underlining something, but you will have problems if you try to justify just a couple words. It won't work. Justify as a paragraph level. So one last really important piece to discuss before we wrap up here is paste as text. This is a really important tool because if you're like a lot of my clients who use Pages or for Mac, or you use Word or PowerPoint or something like that that you use to kind of design or write your copy in the first place, write your text for your page, and then you copy and paste it over. Well, if you're copying and pasting from a regular word processor, it carries code with it. And that will mess up the way your page looks on your site. So you use paste as text when you're getting ready to do something like that. And once you click it and it's on, you'll see that's got the little box around it. Now you can paste straight from Word or anything like that, and it'll paste it as plain text so that it doesn't mess with the formatting. And then once you're done, you can click off, and you can go ahead and edit it. Don't use Word to edit your text and then paste it in here expecting it to work. It's not going to work that way. You have to do your text adjustments, color, bolding, italics, font sizes, all of that stuff you've got to do through WordPress or it won't show up correctly on your site. And then, of course, once you're done with your editing, you click Update, and you'll see those changes on your actual site. Bold. So I hope this has been helpful, and thank you very much for watching and for doing business with Rise Advertising Arts. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself.